I'm particularly proud and happy about the young filmmakers, actors, singers, writers, producers that are coming up behind my generation. And without commitment, you'll never start, but more importantly, without consistency, you'll never finish. It's not easy. If it was easy, there'd be no Kerry Washington. If it was easy, there'd be no Taraji Henson, P. Henson. If it were easy, there'd be no Octavia Spencer. But not only that, if it were easy, there'd be no Viola Davis. If it were easy, there'd be no Michael T. Williamson, no Stephen McKinley Henderson, no Russell Hornsby. If it were easy, there'd be no Denzel Washington. So, keep working, keep striving, never give up, fall down 7 times, get up 8. Ease is a greater threat to progress than hardship. Ease is a greater threat to progress than hardship. So, keep moving, keep growing, keep learning. See you at work.
In a world where clout runs the streets, loyalty has become rare. Clout buys attention, they feel good. But when the lights turn off, when the followers move on, clout dies. Loyalty is what's left when the hype is gone. Loyalty is a mindset. It's choosing to stand on something real. Because when loyalty is in the picture, you never move alone. You move as a unit. So remember this, clout might build your image, but loyalty builds your empire. And that's why we'll always choose loyalty greater than clout. Always. In a world where clout runs the streets, loyalty has become rare. Clout buys attention. It makes you feel important, but only for a moment. The likes, the views, the comments, they feel good. But when the lights turn off, when the followers move on, clout dies. But loyalty doesn't die. Loyalty is what's left when the hype is gone. It's that one friend who stays when everyone else leaves. It's family who has your back even when you've got nothing to offer. It's the bond you can't fake, the respect you can't buy. See, clout can build an image, but loyalty builds an empire. And that's the difference. One is temporary, the other is forever. Loyalty is a mindset. It's choosing to stand on something real, not chasing validation from strangers. It's understanding that the people who ride with you when you're at your lowest deserve to celebrate with you when you're at your highest. Loyalty sharpens character. It teaches patience. It creates trust. And trust, that's priceless. Because when loyalty is in the picture, you never move alone. You move as a unit, as a family, as a movement that can't be broken. Now let's be real. Clout feels good. Everybody wants to be seen. Everybody wants their name buzzing. But clout is surface level. Clout fades faster than the trends people chase. Today you're viral. Tomorrow you're forgotten. But loyalty doesn't expire. It doesn't depend on how many followers you have, or how much money's in your pocket. Loyalty doesn't care about your status, it cares about your character. And that's why we live by the loyalty over royalty. Meaning loyalty over royalty isn't just a brand, it's a code. It's for the ones who'd rather keep their circle small and solid than big and fake. It's for the ones who value respect over attention, love over likes, and family over fame. Our clothing is streetwear, but it's more than fabric. Every design is a statement piece, bold yet real. Minimalist, but heavy with meaning. When you wear it, you're not just wearing fashion. You're wearing a message. I stand for loyalty. I live by integrity. One, choose my people over status. It's for those who understand that royalty isn't about crowns, titles, or sitting on a throne. Royalty fades, but loyalty lasts generations. Clout will come and go, but loyalty is the currency that never loses value. So remember this, clout might build your image, but loyalty builds your empire. And that's why we'll always choose loyalty greater than clout. Always.
It's Quay on the beat.
Loyalty over royalty. It's more than just a name. It's a principle, a way of living that resonates deep within. This brand emerged from real-life experiences, from moments of betrayal, from shattered trust, from the hard lesson that not everyone who appears regal is genuine. Crowns can be illusions, titles can fade away, but loyalty endures. LORE stands for those who prioritize trust over status. The ones who understand that loyalty is invaluable. The ones who remain steadfast when the path is rocky, when it's not the popular choice. We created this brand to embody that truth, to remind us all that what we wear should reflect who we truly are. LORE is streetwear, but it transcends mere fashion. It's protection. It's identity. It's a declaration that says, I choose authenticity over pretense, substance over superficiality, loyalty over royalty. This isn't tailored for a specific group. It's for anyone who cherishes connection over clout, respect over recognition, love over deceit. When you wear LORE, you're not just showcasing a brand, you're embracing a mindset. You're sharing a message the world needs to acknowledge, that loyalty will always outlast status. This is more than just clothing. This is family. This is a movement. This is loyalty over royalty.
Loyalty over royalty transcends apparel, embodying a strong mindset born from betrayal. Our designs stand out with authenticity and substance, representing those who value respect and unity regardless of background. LOR is for individuals who prioritize loyalty and trust, building empires through commitment. Rather than royalty's illusions, this is more than clothing. It's loyalty over royalty, built on respect and fortified by loyalty.
It was pointed out that it was my intention to work among the 22 million non-Muslim Afro-Americans and to try and form some type of organization or create a situation where the young people, our young people, the students and others, could study the problems of our people for a period of time and then come up with a new analysis and give us some new ideas and some new suggestions as to how to approach a problem that too many other people had been playing around with for too long. And that we would have some kind of meeting and determine at a later date whether to form a black nationalist party or a black nationalist army. The Charter of the United Nations, the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, the Constitution of the United States, and the Bill of Rights are the principles in which we believe, and that these documents, if put into practice, represent the essence of mankind's hopes and good intentions, desirous that all Afro-American people and organizations should henceforth unite so that the welfare and well-being of our people will be assured. We are resolved to reinforce the common bond of purpose between our people by submerging all of our differences and establishing non-sectarian constructive programs for human rights.
I call on the government to build more schools, to train and employ more teachers, and to abandon its policy of forcing our children out of the school system by use of various measures, such as the age restrictions. Go back to your schools, factories, mines and communities. Build on the massive energies that recent events in our country have unleashed by strengthening disciplined mass organization. I have spoken about freedom in my lifetime. Your struggle, your commitment, and your discipline has released me to stand before you today.
The good part about it is that we get to show the human side of the cops doing what they do, because it is always my belief that cops are just a gang unto themselves, with the good and the bad. But all of our gifts and blessings and our strengths and our weaknesses come from God. Come from Black Jesus or whoever comes from within you. It's the one thing worth dying for. Nothing but pain, stuck in this game, searching for fortune and fame. And we all want the finest out of life, from the most heartless gangbanger to the most virtuous police officer.
I was sitting in my mother's beauty parlor, and I'm looking in the mirror, and I see behind me this woman under the dryer. And every time she looked up, the test was 9 dots. And you had to draw 5 lines with a pencil within these 9 dots without lifting the pencil. Dreams without goals are just dreams. And they ultimately fuel disappointment. That's God's proof to you, sent beforehand already to indicate that it's yours. And anything you want good, you can have. So claim it. Work hard to get it. When you get it, reach back. Don't just aspire to make a living. Aspire to make a difference.